Welcome back to our Microsoft Word tutorial series for beginners. If you have been following from the previous series, you have already mastered typing, formatting, layout, images, and shapes. Today we are moving into something very useful, and that is tables. Tables help you organize information neatly, whether you are making a schedule, price list, report, attendance sheet, or any kind of structured data. Here is what we are covering today: how to insert table, how to enter data into a table, how to format and style tables, how to adjust rows and columns, how to add and delete rows or columns, how to merge and split cells. So let's get started. First, to insert a table, you need to go to Insert tab. Go to Insert tab at the top of your screen. Then click Table. You will see a grid appear. Simply move your mouse over the grid to choose the number of columns and rows you want. For example, a 3 by 4 table. A 3 by 4 table, and click. Word instantly creates the table in your document. Now let's enter data. Click inside each cell and start typing. For example, create a simple table. Column 1, name. Press tab on the keyboard. Column 2, age. Press tab. And column 3, city. So enter a few sample rows to practice as well. Next, let's talk about formatting your table. When you click inside the table, two new tabs appear at the top. That is Design and Layout. So let me click out of the table. You see that the last menu I'm having here is View. But if I click inside the table, Design and Layout tab appears. So which means for table design and also for the layout. So under table design, you will find a ready-made table style. A ready-made table style. You can choose any one. You can see. So let me just choose one. So you need to hover your mouse over the styles to preview them, and that is what I just did. So you choose one that fits your document, maybe a clean grid or a colored header row. So I just showed this to you already. So you can also customize your table by changing the border colors. See the borders. also the border thickness. So depending on how you want to customize your, so you can check the thickness as well. And also the shading. You can select the whole table if you want to see what I'm trying to do here. So that is for shading. So depending on what you want to achieve. So let me just go back there to our previous one. So now let's learn how to adjust row and column size. So you need to place your mouse on the border between two columns until you see a double arrow. So you click and drag to make the column wider and narrower. So like what I just said now is you need to place your mouse on the border between two columns. So you adjust depending. Let's assume it is the name we're referring to. So you click and drag to make the column wider and narrower. So you can do the same with rows by dragging the horizontal border as well, depending on what you really want to achieve. Next, let's add and delete rows or columns. To add a row, you need to right click inside a row. You right click inside a row, click insert. Choose insert rows above or insert row below. Let me choose below. You can see we have another one now. So to add a column, you need to right click as well, insert, and choose insert columns to the left or insert column to the right. Let's say to the right. So you can add another to it. Let's say class. Now let's learn how to merge cells. This is useful for creating titles across multiple columns. So you highlight. Let's assume the name here is Olabanji Ayola. So let me remove it from bold. Olabanji Ayola, class SSS1, age 20, and city is Agege, Lagos is the city. So second one is waves of glory, class SSS2, age 18, and both Olabanji Ayola and Waves of Glory as the same city. So, and that is what I want to achieve here. So because we want to merge cells, so you need to highlight two or more cells. So this is, you highlight the two, then go to the layout tab, and click merge cells. Merge cells. So you can continue here again. Rebecca, SSS1, H20, and Oshodi, Lagos. So you can see that. So to split a cell back into multiple cells, so you need to click split cells and choose how many rows and columns you want. So let's take, for instance, you want to say Rebecca and Tayo. So you come here, you split the cell. So number of columns 2 and number of rows 1. Okay, then you can say SSS2, that is for Tayo. So Rebecca is for SS1 and Tayo is for SSS2, Senior Secondary School 2. So another useful tool is AutoFit, which is in the layout tab. Click AutoFit. So you select the whole of the table, and this is AutoFit. Either you say AutoFit content, so this fits the test, or you say AutoFit window, it fits the page width. And the last one here is fixed column width. So let me take it back to AutoFit content, and let me choose fixed column width. So it keeps your size exactly as you set them. So that is what the fixed column width does. So I take it back to the content, to AutoFit windows. So tables are incredibly powerful once you understand these basics. So today we covered inserting tables, entering and editing data, using table styles, adjusting row and column sizes, adding and deleting rows and columns, merging and splitting cells. So in the next series, we will move into something even more exciting, working with headers, footers, and page numbers, which is essential for reports, assignments, and books. So if this tutorial was helpful, please like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more easy Microsoft Word lesson. Remember, work smart, not harder. See you in the next word trick.